The economic success of the last 2 decades resulted in people from all backgrounds and faiths coming to live and work in Ireland. These people became known as the New Irish.
I have been living in Ireland for 4 years.
5 years now.
9 years now.
30 years.
14 years in February.
We take to the streets of Dublin to see what this phrase still means in relation to Africa and Africans in post-Celtic Tiger Ireland. What is your knowledge of Africa and Africans?
Wouldn't really have a great deal of knowledge.
I've never been to Africa myself personally, on holidays or travel, but from a general perspective, just a big, hot, dry, maybe kind of poor country, and maybe a bit richer down in South Africa, and then kind of war-torn a bit too, I suppose. That's quite the impression I get anyway.
I was in Africa in 1967 in Cape Town. I passed through there and I experienced apartheid there. And okay, it was an eye-opener. I was shocked. But apart from that, I know very little about Africa. Okay, we contribute to the Troika appeal, which goes, I suppose, to Africa as well as other countries. And otherwise, I know very little about Africa, I'm afraid.
Didn't know much except looking at it on the map until I was lucky enough to run into a beautiful woman at a gig I played. Well, it made me believe that in humanity again. That would be my greatest experience, and since that, it opened my mind up so much to people from that part of the world.
Not much, like just what I've seen on TV or what I've read or anything, not really like a whole lot.
That's a big question. Okay, I know Africa is down south, it's a very big country. I know there's quite a number of Africans living in Ireland now. I don't know, what else do you want to know?
I wouldn't have much knowledge at all about them. Just I know there's a good African community here in Ireland. That's really all about it.
What are your positive experiences of Africans who are living in Ireland?
Well, I've had very little contact. I don't live in Dublin, I live in Truro. So I've had very little contact. The only Africans I suppose I've met are asylum seekers.
Well, I wouldn't really know too many, but my cousins are from Africa. I have a few living in Swaziland. And my auntie was living there for a good while, and so she would regularly go over there. But and they came over here once before, but I haven't seen all of them. So, but I haven't actually come across too many Africans living in Ireland. Like I haven't got really any peers that are from Africa.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, I really like them. My next door neighbours are from Nigeria, and they're pretty cool. Like. Dead on,
I was studying with there were some people from Nigeria and from the Ivory Coast, and somewhere else. They're all very nice, very friendly. Sorry, I beg your pardon, and very willing to help with homework and stuff like that.
I think it's a good place. My experience is I had my baby here. Oh, I have 2 kids, and they're doing well, and I'm in full-time education. And everything is positive.
The good neighbors, how people relate to you, they've been nice to you, they accommodate us, and they do so many things for us,
They perceive us to be parasites who have come to live on the goods of Ireland, but we have come to contribute our own positive quota to the development of the country. So it's not every one of us that are in Ireland that are parasites, living on the dole and things like that.
Ireland has opportunities that may not be found in African countries where I'm from anyway. So there's a broad spectrum of what I can study and stuff like that.
I like to study the Irish education system. Really, we are thinking when things come from our country, we have experienced a good education system. I've worked with many Africans throughout the years.
They'd be good colleagues and like. Yeah. Okay. Is it any particular experiences that spring to mind?
No, they seem quite religious people.
I think it's a lot of it is ignorance too. Like people don't give themselves time to find out what somebody is like. You know what I mean? And they're very simple. They have a great attitude. The wee girl I know actually goes to Mass on Sunday. Hey, stop going there. No, not for any reason because I brought up at the church, but she just said it's only an hour in your life for once a week to the man that has all power, and it's sort of true.
What about any negative experiences with Africans living in Ireland?
None that I can think of. Yeah, no, none.
Not really, no. Not that I can think of.
No, not
that I can think of.
Okay.
I wouldn't have an awful lot of contact with them.
Okay, just in the work context?
Yes, yeah.
And then it would all have been positive, like? Okay.
I don't think I've had one, really, because they all seem like nice people.
I know African people are lovely people. I mean, I see no right and wrong in anybody. Nothing. No. Nice one.
Okay.
Yeah, the grants, yeah.
I've heard a few stories, all right, that are off-putting. But I suppose it's the same everywhere. You know, I went abroad to work when I was only 13. I left Ireland. I had to leave Ireland. Well, I left Ireland anyway. And I went to London, and I remember seeing signs on the boards applying for accommodation. No blacks, no Irish, no dogs.
No, I suppose only... No, I haven't really had any negative experiences. Only maybe with taxi drivers, but that's about it. They don't know their way around or whatever, and then they're kind of like very pushy with like money and stuff like that. But like that would be the only like negative experience. Other than that, it's all good.
I've known a few African doctors, and I know one particular guy helped me out a lot, you know, and he was good doctors, yeah.
Some white people, they haven't come to the terms of accept black people in this society, so they're still racist. So sometimes it will say negative in kids, like when kids are in school, they will tell them, oh, they are blacks, they don't belong here, they're foreigners. So some too, when you go out, you can meet some rude people, so that's the negative. But what can you do? We are foreigners at the end of the day.
I have someone here that has been looking for a job. The person has a very good grade with 2-1, but I'm telling you sincerely, when they go for the job and they tell her to come, there was an instance that she was asked to come for job. At the end of the day, they called her a day for her to resume, just a day before her resumption, and she was told that she cannot, start the job, that somebody else in the job has taken working inside has taken up the job.
I'm really feeling like, like feeling different because I didn't get integration in the Irish society. I'm in university. Since when I go to other university, UK and France, they are different system. I'm not talking about the education system side, about integration. When a foreign student, they come, have to integration. If you are really foreigner, it's very hard to get job, it's very hard to get integration. That is one thing affects me really.
When you see some of them, they are racist. The way they will talk to you, they will say, go back to your country, we don't want to see you here, you are not belong to this place, You feel somehow, you feel as if you are not belong to this country. That's the only thing I see. And I think those people that are doing that, they don't go out. They just stay in Ireland, they don't even travel out, they don't know what it is to have to be an immigrant, That's why I just leave them.
They respect the time, and I learned from them a lot of good things like respecting time and in general a lot of positive things.
I suppose no matter what, you'll always feel at home when you're back home, and here you don't feel. I feel at home, but it's not my proper country, So when you're at home, you're more relaxed. You feel more at home, whereas you won't feel quite at home here. That's it, really.